Well, hello everyone. Hi, my name is Etta, and I would like to welcome you all to my channel. This is a channel to where we dive into the mysteries of metaphysics, spirituality, and divination, so that once we receive messages from our ancestor spirits, the elemental spirits, the universal spirits, and the nature spirits, that once we receive these messages, that we will be able to improve our lives. And again, I would like to welcome you here. And I know it's been a long time. It's been probably a couple of months, a month or so since I've been on here. So I said today is Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone is having a great Thanksgiving. I just came from my family's house, and I was like, you know what? I'm making a video today. I'm going to take time out and make a video. So, anyway, I just want to give a big shout out to my subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. And I really do feel bad that I haven't been making any videos, but sometime in life things come about and we don't get a chance to do the things that we really like to do most of the times. Especially when you're single, you have to do everything. And, sometimes it takes a minute. We have good intentions, but yet it's still, in order to keep a roof over our head and keep some of the things that we need and desire, we have to do what we have to do. But yeah, but I just want to come here today and just give you all an update on the reason why I haven't been here. You know, I just been really busy. I do insurance as well, and this is kind of a busy time of the year. In then I'm in with my other job, because I do insurance part time. I don't do it full time. And on my other job, I've been working quite a bit overtime, and so it's been kind of draining me to where I haven't been having the excess energy to make videos. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I have made a few. I made some videos, and I don't know. I was having problems with uploading the videos. For some reason, I couldn't get them uploaded for anything in the world, and I don't know what was going on. Why I couldn't get them uploaded, but I'm hoping that I will be able to get this video uploaded. But today, I just want to talk about going back to the old time way of doing things. I Even though I've been busy, I've been doing some thinking as well, and I was thinking about the times when I was a small when I was a child, and when I had both of my parents, and like I told you, I lived out in a rural area in which my parents farmed, and I was just thinking about the things that they used to do, when I was a little girl, and how well we used to get sick, and how they would go out in the fields, or go out or go out in the woods and pick certain herbs and stuff like that, for our healing. And I remember my grandmama, we used to call her Big Mama. She always wore a head wrap, and and that's why I bought some head wraps, because I said, because you know what, wrapping your head is sacred as well, because we need to protect the crown chakra, especially when we be in a lot of when we be in places with a lot of people and a lot of things going on. We have to protect our crown chakra. But anyway, my grandmother, she used to always wear her hair tied up. I never seen her without her head wrapped. She always had some type of head scarf on, a head wrap. And that's the biggest thing I remember about my grandmother. This was my father's mom, and she always wore aprons. She always had an apron on, and I remember those things about her, and how she used to always be cooking, cooking and cleaning, doing stuff around the house, and going outside and picking stuff out the garden. And I was just sitting and I was just thinking, especially with the way things are going in the world nowadays, it seems that we're gonna have to go back to the old time way of doing things. And what I'm speaking of is raising gardens, having our own food, um, being able to recognize medicinal plants to where we can be able to heal ourselves, when we get sick. And I've ordered some herb books, and I was intending to bring them with me. But anyway, I've ordered several herbal books so I can learn the plants, because we really have a lot of plants growing, a lot of healing plants growing out in our backyard. Like dandelions. I have a lot of dandelions growing in my backyard. Then I researched this plant that's called a purple dead nettle that's growing in my backyard, as well as a medicinal plant that you can use for healing. And it's so many plants, but see, we just don't know these plants because many of us wasn't taught. Now, I remember my mom, one time my sister she sprained her ankle some kind of way. And so she and I got in the car, and she knew what this certain plant was. And she went and picked this plant. It was a plant with some wide leaves. I don't know what kind of plant it was, but she went in and gathered the leaves off that plant, and she went back home and she put it in some warm, kind of like boiling water, let it sit for a little bit and got it out, and she put it on my sister's ankle. I never will forget that. And her ankle was swollen up. So I don't know if she sprained it or did something. But anyway, the next day that inflammation had went down in her ankle. So, in spirit just been speaking to me. Go back to the old time way of knowing things. And then, like most of the black people, you know, we and a lot, and not only was it used for medicinal plants, but it was used in like hoodoo as well. Hoodoo. I know many of you have heard about hoodoo, and you can do things for healing yourself. Certain type of herbs that you can get to uncross yourself if you got a lot of bad luck going on. You get certain herbs for prosperity, and you use them in certain spells. You know what I'm saying? Like you wait and do spells on the new moon, the full moon. Especially if you got a lot of things going on in your life that you need to, try to heal and uncross. It's in hoodoo, and I'm looking to learn more about that as well, because I don't know about you all. I know this is mostly telling my age, but I didn't go to the hospital to be born. We had a midwife in the community. Her name was Miss Bertha. I never forget. She went to our church, and she was an old lady, kind of old and heavy set, and she had some long blue hair. Back then, most time those older women would dye their hair. If their hair was gray, they would dye it blue, and they have that pretty blue, color to their hair. And her name was Miss Bertha, and she birthed a lot of children in our community. That's a part of hoodoo. And also, I'm sure she knowed about certain herbs to use, to help during the process of being a midwife, And so it's just like it's so much I want to learn now, especially now. I know of certain plants, but it's so many plants that can be used for healing, can be used for liver, just like dandelions. Dandelions is good for cleaning the liver, it's good for the kidneys, it's good for diabetics, it's good for a lot of things. And another thing that I've learned is like in the springtime, you mostly pick the leaves of plants because that's where all the energy is, in the leaves. But in the fall, just like it's in the fall now, you want to go for the roots. Why? Because the plants are beginning to die off, and now the energy is now going into the ground, going into the root of the plant. So that's where the healing is now during the fall. If you go, just like dandelions, I went out the other day and I pulled some dandelion roots up, and I still pick the leaves because I'm gonna make tea out of that. But the roots is where the main healing is now, in that plant. So it's so much to learn, so much that our ancestors knew about the healing of these herbs and these plants, and they grow right. Most of them grow right in our backyard. And so I'm planning on this summer, this spring, is starting me. I'm gonna start me a garden this summer. I mean, this spring. I'm planning on, and I think I'm just gonna start out with like herbs like sage, like basil, lavender, and stuff like that. Because I think I want to get into soap making and making salves and things of that nature. You know, just to have on hand for your family, people in the community, and things like that. Because I have a friend now, her sister is going through chemo, and because she has a tumor in her breast, and I was like, man, I wish so bad that I was educated on how, what I could do, but yet it's still, you know, in order for the medicine to work, the people, the recipient don't need to be doubtful. I mean, yeah, you can ask questions, but if you just want to go to the doctor for everything and don't believe in medicinal healing, it's not going to do you any good. So you have to believe in the power of the plant. That it is able to heal you. It's able to um to take care of whatever type of ailments that you may have. And I know it, and I'm a lover of nature, and I love getting out, and because just like the other day, I enjoy getting out, digging up those dandelion roots, to make the tea. I made a tincture out of the root, so it have to sit for about 6 to 8 weeks, you know, and I made a tincture out of the purple dead nettles as well. So both of them have to sit because it's good to have medicine like that in your home. Because to be honest, we just cannot trust our medical system to heal us and to get us well. I think the medical system is good for emergencies. If you have been in a car wreck or you fell and broke your bone or something like that, they are good for that. But when it comes to healing and taking care of your body, giving your body the nutrients and everything that it needs, that is on us to do that, not them. So we're just going to have to become wise women and wise men and get out here and use the herbs that God has given us for the healing of our bodies, to have some available in case if someone else need it, and so that's going to be my goal, to do that. Because it's like I said, so many plants here. And like I said, many of our ancestors used, was into hoodoo. And hoodoo is not nothing bad. It's just hoodoo is things to, it's just a practice that our ancestors used, to help them with situations in life, things that's blocking their finances, whatever situation might be blocking their health. You use hoodoo. God provide us the herbs to be able to use in these practices, for the to clear these things, to clear these things away, to clear them, so we can have a normal life is what I'm saying. So I'm that's what I really want to do, because I've been pondering for a while. I'm like, what, I don't it's like I ran out, because we can only do so much, because I know I did a lot of videos on feathers, but now, a bit, yeah, on feathers and animals and things like that. But now I think it's time to get into um, the herbal plants, to in which we do have a lot of these on YouTube now, but everybody teach differently, you know. So, but yeah, those are my that's another thing that I want to add to my channel as well. I'll probably be making videos when I go out and to forage these plants, and let you know what they are and what they're used for, and things of that nature. So, like right now, I'm looking for some pork root. I don't know if you all ever heard of pork salad. pork root. It's a plant that grows that has green leaves and it has purple berries. And this plant can be toxic, it can be dangerous, but you have to understand and respect this plant because it's a powerful, powerful medicine. That's what I'm looking for right now is some pork root. And see, I haven't been able to get out as much this summer and get out and walk like I normally do to be able to sight out plants to know where to go back and get them because right now the plants and things are dying off and it's just dried up vines and root stems and stuff like that. So I think if I see it I know it because it probably still had a little purplish color to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come here. Nose kind of itchy. I just wanted to come here and say hello to you all because I know it's been a while since I've been here. And you know what? I don't like being away this long. I really don't. But like I said, I did try uploading videos, but I was having an issue with that. For some reason, I couldn't get the videos uploaded. But yeah. So, but I'm hoping that I can get this video uploaded that you all will be able to see it, and I'll let you know that everything is well. I'm not sure if anybody. I don't think I've seen when nobody asked about me or anything. But uh, but yeah, I'm here and I'm okay. Just been very busy with life. So that's it, you all. You all take care and be blessed. And I hope to hear from you all soon. I hope to be making another video soon. Take care. Bye. Bye for now.